I guess the audio check would have been better if I would have actually pulled up the actual stream. I had on the pause screen, the pause screen. So as always, give me an audio check. Let me know how it sounds. Am I synced up and all that stuff? The audio check would have been better if. Oh, me have to mute that. But let me know how it sounds. So is everything cool? Amazing. Cool. Sounds good. Appreciate that. Jason Gill 1212. Sounds good. Take for your knees says sounds good. Cool. Where we in here? I heard you twice the first time. I know because you was here earlier and you didn't hear it. You heard me. I didn't mute my computer beforehand. So what's going on, everybody? I see everybody already filtering in. Ronaldo, Jason, Tech for your needs, Catwoman, technically speaking. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Shut up, Trail. Sound like a sucker. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. So, like I said, it was a new little mic setup. So I'm trying to figure out the distance and what setting I want to do the actual audio on. But I think it's cool. So I think we straight. So, what's going on? Everybody already know. It's Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus Day. S9 Plus. You see the videos already starting to roll out. I'm seeing a bunch on my timeline. Not from the people who've already had the device, but some of the smaller content creators. The videos are starting to roll out already. So what are you guys thinking about it? I get mine tomorrow before the question's even asked. I know people are going to come in here asking, hey, when you getting yours? When you going to get yours? When you going to have your video up? My S9 Plus will be delivered tomorrow. Coming through FedEx. I got the shipment notification on Monday. 2-day shipping. So mine will be here tomorrow. I ordered mine through AT&T actually. So that's why maybe I didn't get mine earlier like some other people. But mine will be here tomorrow. So we'll definitely have the unboxing video out tomorrow. And maybe push out the first impressions video out tomorrow. It just depends on how long it takes me to set up the phone and do all that stuff. But we'll get it in. We'll get it in and get it in the flow rotation with everybody else's. So 10-minute tech reviews. What's going on, man? My S9 Plus should be here tomorrow too. That's dope. Cat, what phone do you have right now? I just got the Pixel 2 XL. Ronaldo, how you liking that Pixel 2 XL, man? Justin, what's going on? I sometimes I always say I wanted to go back and try the Pixel 2 XL again, but you know what I mean? I'm good on that. You know what I mean? So, tell you what time, man, 10-minute tech. If it wasn't for LaShawn, and I don't know if LaShawn is in here, he is the reason I'm still having this stream, man, because I have not got adjusted to the time yet. Literally, I am sleepy right now. Like, I was really going to cancel the stream and do it tomorrow to see if anybody, do like a stream and also do a Q&A about the S9 Plus. So I was really on the verge of canceling because I was really, really honestly tired. I wanted to catch up with sleep tonight, but I didn't want to cancel on you guys because I've been canceling on you guys. I have a week and then don't have it for 2 weeks and have it another week. So I wanted to stay steady. So I said, let me go ahead and have it. The stream might not be as long as usual, but we'll find a topic tonight and we'll go ahead and take off with it. So maybe an hour and a half stream at most. I don't think I'm going to go 2 hours, man, just like I said, because I'm tired, honestly. So I've been banging out a lot of videos. I actually recorded a few videos today before the stream. I recorded lots of videos yesterday, trying to get them synced up coming up. But yeah, man, so that's the reason why I was almost going to cancel it. All right, Catwoman said you rocking a Note 8. All right, cool. Hey, T, what's the topic tonight? Chantel, I don't know yet. We got to brainstorm. We got to figure out what we're going to talk about. I don't know what we're going to talk about yet at all. It'll come up. I'm sure in conversation the topic will come up. I didn't really have anything picked. Maybe we could talk a little bit about budget phones since I did pick up a budget phone today. And if you follow my channel, you already know what it is. So maybe we'll get into talking about budget. Well, that's such a general topic. I think a lot of YouTubers run that topic in the ground about budget phones and should it be cost, should flagship cost that much? So I don't know. We'll get into something like that maybe. Little Pictures 2 XL, no issues at all. That's what's up, Ronaldo. getting text messages. Brother Time Change got me all messed up. Justin, man, tell me about it, man. I'm telling you. It's getting me messed up. Mark, what's going on? Man, I'm about to get in bed and chill and stream Old Man Life. Hey, 10 minutes. That's what it is, man. Old Man Life catch up to you quick. What's up, T? What's up on Quad? iPhone 10 with Pataka, Mag Case, and Belkin invisible glasses in the house. You got your whole lineup. That's what's up, man. Do you like the new dark mode in YouTube? It's funny you say that, Quad, because I was literally just looking at my YouTube app, and I didn't see it. I don't know if I didn't see the setting or whatever, but I'm literally looking on my phone right now to see if I can see the dark mode. Oh, there it is. As soon as I said it, popped right up. So turn on. Oh, dark mode is dope. I can actually say I do like that dark mode, man. That dark mode is actually very dope right there. So I like that. I'm definitely gonna keep that on dark mode now. Quad, thank you for bringing that back up, man. Because I tried when they first announced it, and I messed with it, but I didn't talk about it. But now I like that dark mode. The dark mode is very dope. Let's talk about sleep. Okay, well, what's the best phone when it comes to having a budget? LaShawn, what's going on? Like I said, everybody, you better thank LaShawn. LaShawn is the reason I'm having this stream, because I'm telling you, all I need was one person to agree with me and say, yeah, have a stream tomorrow so we can do a Q&A about the S9 Plus. But who else had to chime in and change my whole decision up besides LaShawn? So y'all thank LaShawn, because I was definitely about to lay down tonight and do a stream tomorrow. But we're good. We in here. Chantel, I'm going to tell you the best budget phone right now. Hey, look, I might want to get a little bit more people to get in here to talk about it first, but I just picked up this Huawei Mate SE, and this thing for under $250. This phone does not feel like a phone that is under $250. I'm going to tell you that right now. This phone feels like it can easily be 400. I wouldn't say 500, probably about $400. You could probably add about $200 more, and this phone still would be a good pickup. But maybe I'm just saying that off my initial impressions. I got to start using it more. You know, it has a few shortcomings, as you know, it doesn't shoot 1080. I mean, it doesn't shoot 4K. The front-facing camera only shoots up to 720. It has the micro USB, not USB-C or anything like that. Doesn't support wireless AC. So it's a few things. It's a few shortcomings, actually. It has a micro SD card slot. The battery is pretty good. The screen is absolutely beautiful. The build quality is on point. The speakers are pretty good. So we're going to get into a little bit more on that later on. Completely random pickup. I saw a lot of people on it, and I didn't see a lot of coverage on YouTube about it. So I picked it up. LaShawn, no, it's not replacing my iPhone X. No way. It's definitely not replacing that. But my iPhone 10 is getting ready to get put to the side when I activate my S9 Plus. And the reason I do that, a lot of people tend to use a bunch of phones, and I do. Don't get me wrong. I use iPhones and I use Android on the daily basis. But when I'm reviewing a phone, like a flagship, I tend to put the other phone completely away. Like, I have a habit of actually putting the phone in the box and putting it back on my bookshelf. That's how much I want to focus on the phone I'm reviewing. So I don't get so much in comparison about, oh, well, this phone does this better. I can already tell this phone does that better. You know what I mean? So it's just like, that's the reason I like to keep a phone just separated. It's isolated from what I'm reviewing. So it'll be all S9 Plus for at least, I'm not even going to do a week review. I'm not going to do 2 weeks. I need to use the phone for a good 3 weeks. I'm not in a rush. I almost can use the phone for a month straight and then give my review, because reviews can change, especially when it comes to Samsung and Android devices, because you already know they tend to slow down over time. So a lot of these reviews that's out there right now, they put out a review that was only, they probably use it for 2 weeks or so, or a week or so, but you haven't even gave it the phone time enough to mature and really get it in. So therefore, I want to actually give the S9 Plus a chance to be bogged down with all my apps, with all my text messages, with everything I do, to see if Samsung still has that issue with them slowing down over time. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll send you the Elephone PA if you want to review it. Nah, I'm good on that. I appreciate it though, but it is. Too many hands been exchanging when it comes to that, man. Definitely. Hey Siri, remind me to kick TechnicallyTee out of iMessage. See, CJ, I told you just add my email, because I can still, I'll still probably be emailing it, but I don't know if I'm gonna have the iPhone on me actually. the S9 Plus is going to be in my pocket for a few weeks. You know what I mean? So we're going to get an iPhone 10 a break, but the S9 Plus will be in my pocket for a good bit. I thought about going back to Android. I've only been with Apple for less than 2 years. Is that bad? I kind of miss it. Having more options, that's what I can say about Samsung, more options. It does have more options. It has a lot of features, but it also has a lot of features that people don't use. Half of the features I don't even use on a Samsung device. So it really doesn't bother me. And when people say, yeah, they have a bunch of features, but how many features do you actually use? That's just like me. I have the Note 8. I don't even use the stylus. I don't use 80% of the features of the Note 8 I do not use. You know what I mean? So I mostly use the phone for my social media, of course, calls and, text messaging, YouTube videos. I use the phone for just that. I'm not doing a bunch. So it is what it is, man. It just depends, Chantel. It depends on what you want. What you want. You got to figure out what you like. What are you missing from Samsung when you say more options? What exactly are those, options that you have? So, it depends on what it is. What's going on, Grant? Thanks for stopping through. Yo, T, I'm watching 2 YouTube streams. The NCAA tournament. I had to get off phone call because I can't multitask. Uno, that's funny you say that. I'm so behind when it comes into sports. Is the first round going on right now? Because if so, I need to pull that up on the side, man, because I need to watch. I'm so behind with the tournament. Now, I didn't even see the brackets, man. This is probably the year where I've been behind the most when it comes on NCAA tournament. So if they're on, I need to catch a few games maybe, but might not be tonight because I'm crashing probably after the stream. Desk Setup Tour, when is it coming? Tech for your needs. Desk Setup Tour is coming very soon. I'm looking at my desk as we speak because I feel like I'm missing something. And I'm glad I didn't do a Desk Setup Tour when I first posted my picture of my desk maybe like a month ago because I have a lot of different things have changed now. But I could probably do a Desk Setup Tour, man, because the only thing I'm really missing is speakers. Now, I do have some computer speakers. I'm not sure if they're back here, but I do have some computer speakers. But they're too big for my desk, and the only way I can use them is if I buy a monitor riser. And I'm thinking about getting that monitor riser from 12 South. It's a little expensive, but it looks very good quality, and I may can use those speakers. And I was also thinking about getting another monitor, selling this 4K monitor I have right now, getting a monitor that has built-in speakers. So I was thinking about the LG 4K Ultrafine, but it's a little too small for my liking. So right now, the speakers is my last thing because I'm not really listening to music on this setup. The most I'm going to do is just listen to my YouTube videos when I finish recording them. So I'm not really too pressed on getting some expensive speaker because I'm not really getting all my use out of it. But desk setup video is coming very, very soon. Stay tuned to that. If you didn't see my video, I don't want to move it because it make a whole bunch of noise. But I didn't make a video, but I do have a whole setup here. I have a Rode boom arm, and I have the Blue Designs shock mount hooked up to my Blue Yeti microphone here, and of course a filter here on a pop filter on the front. So I have the one thing about it, I didn't want to do a stream and I didn't want to be talking into the mic like this. I feel like I'm on a radio show or something like that. I don't really want to do that. So I tend to bend it down a little bit out of the way so you guys really won't see it that much. And then I use it like this and you guys can still hear me pretty good. So I don't want to have it right here in my face when I'm actually doing a live stream. I don't want anything blocking, my view. That's just me. No, that's just me. Grant, you're late. LaShawn always giving Grant a hard time. It's going down right now. Appreciate that. Getting better though. Excited for the motor down setup. Hey man, you already know. You've been on it. You've seen it, man. It's going down tomorrow. So I'm actually hype about that, man. Definitely. Kai, I love your channel. I appreciate that. It means a lot for sure. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm proud of you, bro. Yeah, actually, I'm proud of you, bro. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, true. Right. I don't use a stylus either. Yeah, I don't use it. I don't use it at all, man. I don't use it at all. Okay, I'm turning the tournament off. Too much for my non-multitasking self. NIT right now first. Okay, NIT, the first round starts Thursday. All right, cool. My women's and men's team made it. Mark Coleman, who's your team, man? Who you rock with? I rock with Syracuse. We been having kind of shaky years, man, but I'm from Carolina, so you would think I would like Carolina or Duke. I don't like Duke, so if I have to go for anybody, it'll be Carolina. So it is what it is. Till you're behind on everything, bro. I know, man. I'm telling you, man. Between work and doing YouTube, because when I get off work, I tend to come straight to doing YouTube, man. Then when I finish doing that, I go to sleep. So my life it gets of waking up, going to work, coming home, eating, YouTube, sleep. I couldn't tell you when the last time I sat in front of the TV and watched it and watched TV. Like my TV has been off the most it's ever been in the past few weeks. I do not watch TV. Sometimes the TV doesn't get cut on for days. You know what I mean? So it's just boom, boom, boom. I became a kind of robot to that habit. You know, coming home from work, doing YouTube, going to sleep. You know what I mean? So that's just the routine I'm in right now. So I don't really watch a lot of TV. I don't even watch Sports Center. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. So just got my S9 Plus. Kevin, how you liking it, man? I'm pretty sure you got it in your hand right now. How you liking the X9 Plus? I'm actually hyped to get mine. Like, I haven't really been this excited. I'm almost more excited to get the S9 Plus than I was. Well, I can't say that. I'm about to say before I was to get the iPhone 10, but I don't know. Like, for some reason, I feel like the S9 Plus is going to be a very, very good phone. I think it's been slept on because everybody feels like it's so much like the S8 Plus, but you got to realize, I think Samsung improved everything we didn't like about the S8. So I think it'll be a great device. I really think people are sleeping on it, man. But we'll see, definitely. DJ TechnicalTee, everybody been saying it look like I'm going to drop a track, man, with the whole boom and everything like that. Man, no tracks getting dropped here, man. I want to bleed your ears like that. Check out IKEA Hack Stand. That's what I did on my Instagram. I have pictures of my desk setup evolution. I bought this table from IKEA. And the only reason I didn't get a bigger one is because it wouldn't fit in my car. That's the only reason. Like, I want to get the extra, the bigger one, but I don't know how I get it. It might not fit in my car. So, you know what I mean? That's the only thing about it. So I don't know. I do want to get this. If I can get the same table, just a little bit wider, it'd be perfect. Then I can finish my complete desk setup. 7G, we're waiting for that video. Oh, it's coming. It's coming, man. I'm not having any cell phone video. I'm having straight DSLR Rode mic audio of the exhaust, man. It's coming for sure. Definitely. Do you wish there was no such thing as daylight saving? Catwoman, it can have its ups and downs. The reason I like daylight savings is because I don't like it getting dark as soon as I get home. I like to have that extra time of daylight to do things if I had to do anything outside. And that's mostly me messing with my car. So I'm a car person, and the only time I really have is the weekends, which I don't really want to be fooling around with cars on the weekends. So when I get off work, I have a bunch of daylight to do what I need to do instead of you coming home and it's instantly dark. You know what I mean? It makes me, it just makes me feel like the day's longer and I can get more done. That's why. So it's okay. I don't like the adjusting to the time because it was funny because me and my friends were out Saturday night. We were out in like a lounge, and I felt we were in there for so long, man. The time jumped up. And the thing about it, the club didn't even stop. The lounge did not stop. They kept coming. I didn't literally get home Saturday until 4 in the morning. And I was so tired. I have not got my sleep right since then, man. So I'm still trying to get my sleep in. The NIT, not in the real tournament. Savage. I go to UB, but I used to attend Kentucky football. Okay, that's what's up, man. Hey, Brad, keep it up. Keep it the ground, man. Hey, you too, man. Definitely keep it up. LaShawn, boo. Where you booing at, LaShawn? What I do, man? I can't remember. I'm catching up, so I might be all behind. I'm excited about my first Android phone in 8 years tomorrow. Bye-bye, Team iOS. Man, you leaving iOS? Do you want to leave iOS? Or, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's funny. A lot of people do the opposite. You know what I mean? A lot of people leave Android to go to iOS, but you're doing the vice versa, man. What are you missing about Android? You know what I mean? I love daylight saving time. I wish I didn't want to do it back. Be right back. Yeah, man. Can't wait for that video. Yeah, it'll come out maybe in a few days. You know what I mean? Honestly, I'm not really hyped about it. One thing I do like about it is the camera. Yeah, I'm really excited for that camera and ready to try that 960 frames per second slow motion. I'm really ready to splash some water around and do something so it can catch that effect, like most definitely. So I'm really ready to test that out. I'll probably do a whole separate video on that, and I hope it works as good as they say. I've heard a few people say, well, no, I think I may have been getting that mistaken with another phone, but everybody so far said that 960 works perfect. So we'll see, definitely. unrelated. Are you going to Import Alliance? For sure, Brad. I'm there, man. We got to meet up at Import Alliance already. We meeting up about 5, 6 in the morning, riding out there, man. Are you coming to Atlanta's? Let me know if you're coming to Atlanta, man. 7GM gang. Your inquisitive question. And I know Catwoman is brewing up a question right now. I know she is. She wasn't in the last stream, so it was something this stream. You can't leave iOS. The S9 is boo for me. Yeah, we know you're not messing with anything unless it's Pixel, man. Tom, what's going on? My phone breaking makes me want to experiment with Android. Okay, that's what it is. The tech cover that is an interesting take on daylight savings. Catwoman, you know you're never leaving this time. They passed that stupid bit for us in Florida. We stuck with this time forever. I'm having an Android, but I'm leaving to go up to a. Okay, yeah, your messages are kind of chopped up. Tom, yo, it's like long as a lot, but yeah, man. So I'm kind of hyped to get my It's your boy. What's going on? Would you have an iPhone if it was not for the ecosystem? Probably, because before I even got any other I keep seeing seeing comments down. You know, I got to stop reading the comments. But what am I reading? Oh, would I not have an iPhone that wasn't for the ecosystem? Yeah, because when I first started getting into iPhones, I didn't have any other iOS product for a long time. Besides the ecosystem, I still like just the smoothness of iOS. Things working just the way they should. I probably still would prefer it, but it'll be a little closer because I still love my Android phones, man. Because Android phones, like I said, me being a person who likes the latest and greatest technology, Samsung always gives you that. So the thing about it is, they always give you the latest and greatest technology, but Apple comes and improves it. We've talked about it before, and everybody knows that. But that's the reason. But I still love my Samsung devices. I always have a place for them. So I'm actually super hyped to get my S9 Plus tomorrow. Seriously. I'm trying to make that drive for Import Alliance. Brad, let me know. I know it's a bunch of Florida Altimas. I'm sure you're in that. I'm sure you're in that group. But I know Carlos. Carlos and them are meeting with us again. Last year we had like 40-some people that rode out to the track. We had like GTRs, Altimas, Maximas. It was crazy, Brad. So you're probably in that same group. I need to add you to Southeast Maximas, man. I need to. I'm an admin to the Southeast Maximas, and I need to add you there because there's a lot of Altima guys that's like in the Southeast in there. So remind me when I get off this, man, to add you to that group, man, because the meetup information is actually in that group. So where we're meeting at, and we're meeting Carlos and them as well. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Tell you, maybe slightly spaced out. We're playing PUBG, man. Don't even talk about PUB, man. I need to get back on PUB in the worst way, man. But like I said, I've been literally so busy trying to get this desk set up, man, and shooting videos. By the time I'm finished, I just want to go to bed. So I really haven't even had time to sit down and get an hour or two in when it comes to gaming. But I need to very soon. It's not NIT, it's NCAA tournament. Field of 68, first 4 in games tonight. Oh, yeah, this cuts down to 64, which starts Thursday. You got you. Okay, I see what you're saying. Cool. I see what you're saying, Uno. Are you the type of person that likes to always connect to public Wi-Fi? Catwoman, I really don't. I really don't connect to public Wi-Fi a lot. I have unlimited data, so I'm not really worried. And I don't get throttled until 20-some gigs, which I never closely use. So I don't really connect to public Wi-Fi's all the time. I don't, you know what I mean? So, nah, I kind of I will run my data. Where are you in America? Tom, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, man. I'm in ATL. Come on, I'm driving from Maryland for Import Lines. Yep, Justin Brad, he's driving from Maryland for Import Lines. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I plan on linking with Carlos as well. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to definitely drop you that invite to the group so you can get that meetup information just so you know. So you don't want to. And I'm pretty sure Carlos may have posted it on your page. I don't know if you guys have a group, but I'm sure he may have posted it on your page, man. We're doing a collab meetup again. And it should be pretty epic, man. Should have a good time. So, you remember I told you I got Daytona 392 and the car was I ended up having to get back to Dodge work on get me a new one. Damn, Kevin, what happened to it, man? That's crazy. Maya, see you at Import. You already know. Tech for your needs. I see you some pictures of a small compact speakers on stand, Instagram. Those are the ones that I'm buying for that setup. Tech for your needs. I did just see my phone. I did just hear my phone vibrate, and I see that you did send me a message. After the stream, I'll take a look at it, man. Definitely. What is the longest amount of years you've kept and used the same email? Man, to tell you the truth, not my TechnicallyTee email because that email just started maybe like a year ago. But my Gmail, my personal Gmail, I have had that thing for years. I'm talking about Undergrad, college, I don't know, high school, probably not high school, because that was days of AOL and Hotmail and Yahoo. But probably my Gmail account right now. My Gmail, I think I started undergrad, college at 2005. 2015, that's 10, 3. That's like 13 years I've had this email address. So probably my personal Gmail account is the longest that I've used the same email. And I do not plan on getting rid of it. You know what I mean? I have too much tied to it to start a new email. But when I started my YouTube channel, I did want to make a separate email for that. So I want to have my personal email and then also my YouTube email all cluttered. So probably my personal email now that I've had going on for 13 years. My Gmail. I love Gmail. That's why that's why I love Android so much, man, because I love Gmail and I won't switch from Gmail. And I have now on the flip side, Catwoman, I have a Yahoo account. Now I never use my Yahoo, but I've had that Yahoo account probably for the same amount of time, honestly. But I never use it. And the only reason I have that Yahoo account is because I believe my Xbox Live membership is tied to that account. I need to see if I can switch it, but that's literally the only reason that I have that email account. I check in every blue moon because like I think my Groupon is linked to it. So when I order a Groupon, I always have to remember it. I'm like, where's my Groupon email? But it goes to my Yahoo. So I keep that app on my phone and I just check it when I need to. But I probably have had that Yahoo email for probably the same amount of time, man. Yeah, Carlos posted it. All right, cool. Yeah, so that's the group. That's the ride out Brad that I made up for our group. So, you know, that's the times. I'm trying to see if that's early enough. I might actually move it up 30 more minutes or something like that. Because last year, I think last year we met at that place at 6:30 in the morning. But I think this year I put it at 6 in the morning. And I might move it back to 5:30, but everybody's going to complain about the meetup time is too early when really it's a meetup for a big car show that only happens once a year. I don't care. I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna be there on time. I'm leaving people if they're not on time. I don't care who they are. I'm leaving at a certain time, and they can meet us at the track, man. But that's the thing right now. But Brad, I add you at the group, and you'll see all the comments that we're talking about, though. I keep you in the loop. Definitely let me know if you're coming, man. Because if you're coming, you can swing by here. If you want to lay your head down, let me know, Brad. Definitely keep me posted, man. Gmail number 1. Yeah, I've had my MSN since the age of 13. Godly. They should give you some honorary storage or something for life. 13? Like, I thought I was doing something since having it since high school with 17, 18, but you got to add more? Man, I'm telling you, man. That's crazy. You know I'll be there. Oh, you know got to get the IA prep is underway. IA prep is full. If you don't know what import, everybody probably hearing us talk about car things. It's a big show that happens in a few different cities, but it's called Import Alliance, and that's like hundreds and hundreds of cars. They do like drifting there, but it's a good time to just get up with your crew, ride out, and have a good time out there. And that's coming up next weekend. So should be a good time. So that's why you kind of hear us flipping from tech, then going to car talk, because we're kind of talking about that at the same time. So it should be a good time. I'm ready for it. My car is almost ready. I got one thing that due tomorrow. And other than that, getting it detailed, and I'm ready. You know what I mean? So when I got my Gmail, you need to get an invite. I was the one of the early adopters. That's how long I have it. That is crazy. You guys been on Gmail for a long time, man. For a super long time. But yeah, I don't know if everybody was in here when I first started the stream, man. But like I said, I went out and got me a Huawei Mate SE. If anybody is looking for a budget phone, I'm going to go ahead and say this is the budget phone of the year in case something else may come out. But the thing about it is, man, this Huawei Mate SE is the truth. This phone is, the fingerprint scanner is probably the fastest fingerprint scanner that I've ever experienced on a smartphone. Forget Touch ID is fast, but I guarantee you Touch ID is not as fast as Huawei. I guarantee you. Like, this thing is like literally dumb quick. Like, I just tapped my hand on the fingerprint scanner. Like, I wish I could have two screens to show you how fast it is, man. But this fingerprint scanner is the absolute truth, man. Like, Huawei has did their thing with the Mate SE, and I wish I could get my hand on the Mate 10 Pro. I think that's what it's called. I've really been wanting to try that phone, man, but for that price tag, I can't do it. You know what I mean? I cannot do it. So, my car is not ready either. Come on, Maya. You got to get it ready. You only got a couple days now at this point. Are you in the car club, Kevin? Yeah, we got a car club down here in Atlanta. Well, it's not in Atlanta, but it reaches out from like the Carolinas, to Georgia, Alabama, Florida. And it's called Southeast Maximus, and I'm one of the admins of the group. So, yep. T-Level Loud email saying for me, Gmail my number one and Yahoo connect with my Xbox. Yep, Gmail is the big reason why I stuck to Android. Yeah, man, my Gmail, like, I have to have, and I still use all my Gmail apps on my Android, like Google Photos. I still use I use Google Keep. I still use I use Google Maps. I mean, all my contacts are synced with Google, so I constantly use Google. It's always going to be there, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? When you have children in the future, what is the age you allow them to have their first smartphone? I don't know. Kids are getting smartphones earlier and earlier, and I don't know if that's a good thing. But the first time I don't know, but the first time I got a smartphone is probably freshman year of high school, because that's when I was playing basketball and I was having, basketball practice, everything like that. But, so they need to know when I was out of practice, when I had a game, when I get picked up from the game, because that's before I was driving. So that's when they first got me a cell phone. But I think kids almost nowadays need cell phones earlier than that. I mean, just the way things are happening out here in these schools with these shootings and things like that, man, I feel like they almost have to have a phone so you can contact them, just because of all this crazy stuff that's going around in school, man. So, I don't know, man. Probably around middle school, you probably got to give them a cell phone. Maybe not one that has, I'm not going to go out and buy you an iPhone 10 or iPhone, whatever an iPhone will be at the time, but man, I feel like you have to have some means of communication with your child these days, man. Crazy, especially as crazy as our school systems are. So probably at a fairly early age, they probably need one before high school. I mean, you probably need to give them one in middle school. It's just what it is, you know what I mean? Elementary, no. They probably don't know what the cell phone is. They do, but, middle school or something. I'll probably keep it at that. Excuse my word, and I told you I can't multitask. Should get it Xiaomi. That's how you pronounce it, right? Budget phones to go. Gives that Mate SE a good run. I'm going to try it, man, because this thing here does not feel like a budget phone. If I handed somebody this phone and told them, how much do you think this actually cost? I don't think people would say $250. There's no way nobody would take this phone and say that it costs $250. No way. I can bet anything, bet the whole house on that. You would not say this phone was $250. The screen alone makes it look super crispy. And you might think that once you start opening the camera up and everything, because I've snapped a few pictures, but, the camera quality isn't up to par. As I say, like, I was trying to take a picture of something today, and I was looking at the viewfinder, and I was just like, I might have posted it on social media, and I picked up my iPhone instead and took the picture. So things like that is when you actually know that this is a budget phone, but great. You know what I mean? And also stay tuned. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it yet, but I may be giving this away after my review period. I might keep it. I really like it. I might keep this thing, man, but I might do a giveaway of this phone on the channel, so stay tuned. Coming up, I actually have a few cases coming from it. Tudia reached out to me once they saw that I bought this, and they're going to send me out cases for it. So whatever cases is for this Mate SE, you might see a few reviews on, so we'll see. You know what I mean? I'm a hot mess right now. Yeah, man, you all over the place, man. You need to just go to sleep and try again tomorrow. Did I tell you yeah, man, you told me, Kevin. That's crazy, man. Shamir, what's going on? Tan Does Tech, what's going on, man? My niece's daughter is 6 years old and has an iPhone. You see what I'm saying? Prepaid. But it's an iPhone. You know what I mean? iPhone, the Wi-Fi, you can still do everything. So, kids these days everybody has iPhones, man. I'll never forget when the iPhone 10 came out. I was in the Apple store picking up my iPhone 10. This lady came in there with 3 small kids, like 3 little boys, super small, and bought all of them iPhone 10s. Like, all of them iPhone 10s, man, that's crazy, man. Like, I was just like, they'll probably break this phone instantly. And she was like, oh, no case. And I'm like, no case? Like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? So, kids these days got better phones than grown-ups, man. It's crazy. Callie don't need a phone with no games. That's my brother talking about my niece. Callie don't need a phone with no games. Just text and talk around middle school is about right. Yeah, just maybe so much, not like a full-blown plan with unlimited data. No, you just need something that I can just talk to you. Call, text. You don't need nothing about no email or nothing. You just need to call and text at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So that's probably it, man. Something that you can do, call and text and keep it moving. If you're not using wired headphones, the Xiaomi Mi A1 can't beat that price. Great DAC amp, better than the LG. Good gracious, it's better than the Quad DAC, because that Quad DAC was something serious to LG, man. I'm about to give that a try. I'm just getting to the budget. The thing about it, man, like I said on my Mate SE video, I didn't want to run the channel straight off flagships, because a lot of people can't afford these flagships, and a lot of people want to know what they can get on the bottom end. So now I knew, like, I watched Jay Will, and I watch a lot of you guys' channel, and I see you guys review a lot of like mid-tier to low-tier phones, and there's some that are really, really good. So when I saw this one, I literally didn't know anything about this. I did not know a thing about this phone until this morning when I was browsing the internet and things. I saw a few videos. There was Phone Tech at Work. So shout out to Phone Tech at Work. I'm not sure if he's in here, but he's one of the few that has the most coverage. Floss had a video of this, and I was just like, yo, this budget phone is pretty dope. And I've been looking to do a giveaway on something since I've reached, I said I was going to do a giveaway at like 5,000 or something like that. But I might actually give this away. But man, this phone is legit. Like, seriously. Definitely legit. iPhone SE for elementary kids. Take for you. Yeah, I mean, hey, that's all they would need is the iPhone SE. It's sturdy. It's not as fragile. And it's still quick and it does what it needs to do. That's all you need, man. Do you prefer to manage a bunch of people or a bunch of animals? Catwoman, that's probably easy. I probably would say to manage a bunch of animals because they actually listen. And they're low maintenance. A whole bunch of people, you got a whole bunch of different attitudes and all types of stuff. And like my dad always says, sometimes he'd rather keep an animal or a dog than some of these kids out here because they actually listen and are low maintenance. Because dealing with a whole bunch of people, first of all, I don't even mess with a bunch of people. So having to actually manage a bunch of them, give me a bunch of dogs or something, man. You can give them something and let them play in the corner and they're good. You know what I mean? Like, it's all good. Peyton, what's going on? No, it's all good. It's no late. It's whenever you can get in. You know what I mean? It's really no time limit when it comes to the stream. Just whenever you can get in here. You know what I'm saying? Kid cell phone. I personally think it depends on the kid. Some ready and some are not. The guardian parents must know their kid use. That's true. I mean, it also depends. You got to know your child and know if they're going to do something stupid with their cell phone, like call 911 or some crazy mess. So, Uno, you're probably right. You kind of got to know. You know what I mean? So it is. Hey, someone answered my question. Is this a new age trap phone? Kind of. Yeah. If you want to call them trap phones, I know Floss calls them trap phones. You know what I mean? So, they're trap phones. I call them budget phones. You know what I mean? They're budget phones because you have to say phones are budget now because we're talking about $900 to $1,000, $700 up for phones these days. And when you get such a good, and I'm gonna do a video on this, but when you get such a good phone, that's a budget phone that actually performs very well, then in your mind, you think about those phones being overpriced. And you're like, we really are paying a lot for these phones. Because you take a $250 phone and it has a few shortcomings. I feel like if a company can add those few things, it still won't be near the cost of some of these flagship devices. So even just getting this in my hand, and like I said, I'm a person who this is my first technically budget phone. Now it's opened my eyes to be like, we're really paying too much for phones. Because if I had to absolutely use a phone as my day-to-day, and I can already tell you this by owning this phone for a few hours, if I had to use this phone as my day-to-day driver, if I absolutely had to, I wouldn't have any issues with it. Yeah, it might become a shortcoming when it's time to take a bunch of pictures and a bunch of videos, but I'm not a person who takes a bunch. It has a decent enough camera to get the job done. You know what I mean? So this phone is actually pretty good. I'm really ready to really get into good coverage on this because I feel like this is a good phone that should be covered and that a lot of people are sleeping on. You know what I mean? So a lot of coverage coming for the Mate SE. And what any other budget phones out there, you guys keep me in the loop, man, because I try to follow all of them on Twitter, Instagram. I can't, all these phones are sometimes hard to catch up. I do want to try some ZTE phones, Xiaomi. Some of these phones I do Axons. I can't think of all the names, you know what I mean? But I do want to start trying them because I know there are a lot of good budget, mid-tier phones out there. So, have you posted anything about the meet? Yeah, there's a whole meetup. I actually posted a meetup a couple weeks ago that we're meeting in the same parking lot at 6 in the morning. So, it's in the Southeast page. What I love about the Pixel 2 XL is updates 3 years. Now, one thing about the Pixels, you cannot beat those updates, man, because Android, you don't know when we're getting Android Oreo. We don't know anything. Like, you just don't know when you're getting what when it comes to these skinned Androids. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? But I get what you mean. How's your day been? I know phones are so pricey. My day's been good. Like I said, I'm a little tired. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, LaShawn is the reason we're having this stream because I am literally tired. I don't know if you can see it in my eyes, but After this stream is over, I'm gonna knock out because I am very, very tired. But it is what it is. We'll probably run this stream for an hour, hour and a half, man. I'm gonna get out of here. Just keep it moving, you know what I mean? So I see you've been doing more B-rolls. Is it getting easier for you, or are you still at the methodological stage? The B-rolls are okay. They're easy. I kind of see how they work now. Before I thought B-rolls was this hardest thing to do, but I see it now, and it adds a little flavor to the actual content. So I'm getting a little better with it. It's getting a little easier with me. It's getting everything's getting smoother. You know what I mean? So more B-rolls coming. Once I have a better setup, I need to do some B-rolls in other places, like outside. Like my outside has a nice patio, so I need to do different B-rolls in different areas. But it's coming along. You know what I mean? Like it's really coming along. So Catwoman Night, Shamir. Oh man, yeah. Be easy, Shamir. Feel better for sure. Okay, cool. SE Mate. How is screen visibility outside in sunlight? Does the phone get warm quickly? I know all phones get warm with extensive use, but still gotta ask. Uno, I'm not sure because I haven't used it. Like I said, today I've mostly been in the house. I work from home today, so I was mostly in the house completely today. So I haven't went out and used it, but trust me, I will get some good usage outside, taking pictures, taking videos. So stay tuned to all of those videos coming up. You know what I mean? So I think it's pretty cool. You know what I mean? I think it's straight. You know what I mean? But we'll see when I get out and see if it's actually good. The battery life has been pretty solid for me playing on it since I've had today. The battery life is very solid, but we'll see as it goes on. B-roller. Budget phones are probably now more like 100 and under. For 150 300, you're getting phones with mid-tier specs. That's crazy. Like a budget phone, $100 and under, like that is crazy, man. For 153, yeah. For this, I feel like I can't even say this is a low budget. I think the Mate SE is a mid-tier, honestly. Because when we think of budget, I don't, for me not knowing all about the budget phones and what's considered a real budget phone, but for me, for what I've been reviewing, the reason I'm calling this a budget phone because this phone was $245 at the door at Best Buy, and I had a $5 a coupon. It was right at $250 with tax. I had a $5 coupon, knocked it down to like $244, $245 out the door. You know what I mean? So to me, I guess that's a mid-range, but it has very good specs for what it is. That's why I'm calling it like a budget or something like that. It has excellent specs, and I'm really excited to review it for sure. How's your day been, guys? Anything? Playing PUBG with Sharice. So CJ, y'all got the Xbox situation hooked up? I saw your I call them Insta snaps. Your Instagram stories. I saw your Insta snap about the Xbox and all that. I know you probably doing finagle with the system. What was y'all doing over there, man? You guys are bad. That's the reason why I wasn't playing it. It's probably because you guys weren't on. If I don't play with you guys, I'm really not playing solos or anything like that. So that's probably a number one reason why I haven't been on. Because I know you guys been having those Xbox issues. Describe your perfect day. Man. My perfect day will probably be waking up in the morning, not getting enough sleep the previous night so I won't be tired, and dozing off at work. Going through a work day and actually, because sometimes working with AT&T, your work can be up and your work can be down. So it can be, sometimes we're very busy and sometimes we have a lot of downtime. So probably going to work, actually accomplishing something, knowing that you accomplished something at work to help the actual company out, doing all that, coming home, and man, I'm easy going. So I just like relaxation, no issues, getting me something real good to eat. Probably going out to eat somewhere, sitting down, as I call it, a self-date, coming home and getting some good sleep. That's probably my perfect day. I'm low maintenance. I don't take much. You know what I mean? So that's probably my perfect day. Nobody bothering me. Nobody getting on my nerves at work. Just, little things like that. Like I said, I'm low maintenance. You see what I'm saying? So we'll do it. So Maya's found it. Cool. We don't nice. I hit you up on Twitter. You say you might swing my Best Buy and get it. See me, I take a shower, and when I finish getting dressed, your unboxing video popped up on my phone. Yeah, I was so quick. I looked at it, and I was literally going to Best Buy anyway to give me another 12-watt Apple charger. I was literally going to Best Buy anyway, and I said, man, I really want this phone. You know what I mean? Like, I have a little bit in the budget to get this phone. I really, really want it. So I got it, grabbed it, came right home, doing my break, recorded it, got the video right out. That was probably the fastest that I've ever got a phone and did an unboxing. I'll probably do the same thing tomorrow when FedEx drops my package off, and I'm working from home tomorrow too. FedEx drops my package off. I'm probably gonna tear the box open right then, shoot the video, and actually start playing with it. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Yeah, I wasn't playing any games, man. I really wanted to get this phone because I really feel like people need coverage and they need to know that you don't have to go out here and spend flagship prices. You know what I mean? It's okay to get a phone that's a little cheaper and you can still get a solid phone. You see what I'm saying? So, and I might even use this phone as my daddy. Now, one thing that I do hate about getting this phone right now is because of the S9 Plus is coming out. So the thing about it is the S9 Plus, of course, is probably going to be my daily driver. You see what I'm saying? So this is probably going to be my secondary driver. It's probably going to be how S9 Plus is to my iPhone 10 as to Note 8. As to Mate SE is to my Note 8. You see what I'm saying? So like I always have my iPhone, that's my daily, but I keep my Note 8 with me and I use it all the time too. So I'm going to have straight Android in the pocket. So I'm going to have my S9 Plus with my main number in it. This will have another number on it, and I'm going to use this all day as well. But I might switch it up. I might do a week of the S9 Plus is my daily. I might switch sims, do a week of this is my daily because I want to give this a fair shake. I don't want this to be a step below the S9 Plus when it comes to reviewing quality. I want to review this the same as I review the S9 Plus. So we'll see how I interchange and go about it. You know what I mean? We'll see. I will agree with you. Perfect day, T. Same here. I'm telling you, man, I'm low maintenance. What is your favorite mechanical tool? Now, when you say mechanical tool, you're talking about like actual tool, like working on things. What's my favorite tool? Because I can answer that right now. Probably my impact drill. My impact gun is by far the favorite tool. You know what I mean? You can knock a tire off, lug nuts, any hard bolt that you always struggle with. You get an impact tool, and I don't know if that's what you mean by mechanical, but I love my impact gun. It's absolutely the truth. I should have had one years ago. It is a beast. My DeWalt impact gun. So, but yeah, Uno, I wasn't playing around today, man. I was on a mission today, man. Like I said, I've been kind of, as you guys been looking at my channel, I've been probably slacking with uploads, and that's how it always falls when you have a phone like the iPhone 10 and you're pumping videos and everything like that. You're getting in the mode, but then you hit that point where you slow down, and I was slowing down to like once or twice, everything like that. So, but now it's about to ramp back up. A new phone. I have a stack. I've never probably had this many cases to review for a phone. I have a stack of cases already ready for the S9 Plus. We got speaking cases. We got Tech 21 cases. We got Incipio cases. We got Tudia cases. We have Ring K. We got Poetic. We have all of the cases lined up for the S9 Plus. So this should be a crazy time for the S9, man. I'm really gonna try to make my best review time right now is with the S9 Plus. Like I need to do camera. I need to just walk outside, do camera test, do video test. I don't really do that in my reviews, and that's not a full review to me. You have to do those things in order to have a full review. And that's leading to the question what Tech for Your Needs says, how do I go about reviewing devices? Basically, like I said, everybody know right now I use my iPhone 10 as my main phone. So when I'm reviewing an Android device, I literally will take this and put it back in the box. That's how serious I am about reviewing a product, to where I don't want to be biased about a product. So I will literally take my iPhone 10, put it back in the device, put it back in the box, won't mess with it at all. Tech, I will not mess with it at all. I tend to review a phone. When I get a phone, like tomorrow, when I get my S9, I'm going to load it up with all of my apps, set it up just like I do all of my Android phones, get it set up all the exact same, and then use the phone just like I would the iPhone as my daily driver. And I'm going to use a phone long enough to where I feel that I can I can give you guys a comfortable, realistic review, in which that takes a few weeks for me. I'm not a phone that use the phone for a few days or, oh, here's your full review. You can't get a full review of a device in 1 week. You really can't get it in 2 weeks. I say more than 2 weeks, around 3 weeks. And if you want to be in the perfect world when you're not rushing to try to get YouTube content out, wait a month before you give a full review. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? Because phones change over time. Android phones especially change over time. Not even Android, all phones change as time goes along. So that's the way I tend to do my reviews. I'm going to have a separate day, though, Tech for Your Needs, where I'm going to go out, do a walk around. I'm actually going to I may record a YouTube video with the S9 Plus to let you guys know, hey, I'm using this as this quality as this YouTube video. You know, I really want to dive into that a little bit more. So I'm trying to approach this S9 review at a different angle than I usually do with my reviews. So, you know, that's kind of how I review. Get a phone, load it up, put my phone I was using up, do not use it, and so you can kind of get what frustrates you about Android and to be real. I don't want to say, for example, I tell you guys I hate texting on Android. So therefore, I don't want to have my Android and then have my iPhone and I'm at work texting on my Android. I get frustrated, pick my iPhone up and continue doing what I was doing to satisfy my preference. You know, I don't want to do that. I want to stick it out with the Android. If it's something that annoys me, I'm going to let it annoy me. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So that's kind of how I review my products, and that's how I'm going to go about reviewing the S9 Plus. So, yep. Text says, season people alive. On a mission, huh? Yeah, I'm just, trying to get it. I let my power drill attached to so many things to it. YouTube has so many great tips. Oh, man, YouTube is such a powerful tool, man. YouTube is definitely a powerful tool. So, tech cover, I love speaking cases. Yeah, you can't beat speaking cases for sure. Hey, what does the Mate SE look like with the included clear case? I think my case is over there. I might try to grab it, but it's cool. I'm not a big fan of it. That's why I'm running it naked. The clear case wasn't a good clear case to me, especially for me being a case, junkie. I put it up there and took it right off. I was like, I don't want this case up here. I'd rather run that phone naked. And just hopefully I don't drop it or anything, but I'd rather run the phone naked right now. So how did your family react when you first started telling your family that you do YouTube videos? I mean, they were cool with it because they already knew this. They knew I'd been into tech, and they knew that I should have probably been started this a long time ago. So it was nothing. I mean, it was just kind of second nature because they already knew I got all the phones that came out. I had all the tech that came out. So it was nothing that it wasn't a surprise to anyone that I started my YouTube channel on tech reviews. Like anyone, everybody already knew and probably felt this was something that I should have been done. And I feel the same way. I should have been started a YouTube channel, but it was all cool. It was all good. I mean, my brother probably in the chat, he'll tell you that I've been doing this phone stuff way, way before. Man, I'm telling you, man, way before a lot of people, I can guarantee you. I've been on this phone wave. I can't even tell you how many phones I've had. That put it like that. Like, I've tried them all. So, when I started my YouTube channel, it was just second nature. It was nothing new. It wasn't nothing surprising. It was like, cool, you finally did it. You know what I mean? So, Kim, what's going on? Thanks for stopping through. Definitely thanks for stopping through. Let me take a few messages over here. Phone been blowing up on Facebook and stuff, man. I know what's going on. So I'm just close out section outside this. But yeah, so that's Catwoman. That's what it is about reaction to my YouTube videos. You know what I mean? Have you ever had a conversation at your tech? You ever had a conversation? Wait, let me know what you meant by that. I'm kind of confused. He building the phone way. Yeah, see, Justin, he's been knowing me for years. I've been getting phones. And if I would have started, like I've said it before, if I would have started this YouTube channel, I would have been getting phones, man. I probably would have hundreds of thousands of subscribers by now. Because I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Thought about it. I realized that I only buy phones that I could put protective cases on. Back when flip phones were a thing, I didn't care, but we are open face now and glass bills. Yeah, man. I do not. Usually with my phones, they usually are straight out the box into a case. I don't even play those games. You know what I mean? Like before a phone comes out, even before, like I said, before all this YouTube stuff, when a phone came out, I would have the case and I would have the tempered glass waiting. I would literally take it out of the box, put the tempered glass on it, put it right in the case. I don't play any of those games. I haven't broken a phone in so long. I haven't got a scratch in my phone in so long. Like my phones, when I sell them back, they're mint and I can get my top dollar for them. Just like you said, I don't want a phone that I can't find a good case for. Like it literally drives me crazy. And that's the issue with a lot of these, low budget, mid-tier phones that a lot of them don't offer cases. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. So, but I have to have a good case to protect my phone. Because if not, just like this my S9 Plus that I'm getting tomorrow, I'm probably going to go through and figure out what case I want to use on my phone. And It'll probably be a speaking case or the Incipio Esquire. I don't know yet. I have so many cases. I'm literally going to go through them all, figure out what I'm going to use as my daily. So if I use a speaking case as my daily, I'm going to go ahead and review the speaking cases. If I use an Incipio case, I'm going to go ahead and review the Incipio cases. Like, I'm going to probably have one of those cases already on my phone before I even do the case reviews. You see what I'm saying? So I don't play when it comes to protecting phones, man. I'm telling you. See, my brother said it, man. I've been handling tech for too long, rooting phones, man. I've been doing all. I done been done that. When people say, you root? Man, trust me, man. I used to be a tester for somebody who rooted. Come on, man. Like, I've been doing this. Like, sometimes I tell my no, oh, yeah, and I need another glass screen. Look at my brother. People out there with glass, let me get on him real quick. People out there with glass screen protectors, how often do you replace them? Because my brother, every single time I come in town, he needs another glass screen protector. I can literally have a screen protector on since day one. With my iPhone 7 Plus or my 8, one of those, I've had one screen protector on for, I know, 6 months. And then I have another one. When that gets rusty, I put another one on. But I've never cracked them. My brother always seems to mess up a tempered glass screen protector. I told him to stop putting things in his same pocket where the phone is, because that messes him up every single time, man. And he will wait because he don't like messing with putting the tempered glass screen protector on. So he will literally wait until I come to North Carolina just to put the screen protector on. He won't let nobody else do it. I told him I would teach him. It is stupid easy to install a tempered glass screen protector. He just like, nope. I will literally wait until you come in town and then you do it. You know what I mean? So, man, I'm telling you, man. What's a good glass screen protector for the Note 8? Hey, look, I still don't have a glass screen protector for my Note 8. Ugh. My Note 8 is still naked. No screen protector on my Note 8, and it doesn't have a single scratch on the screen. But White Stone Dome, everybody, yeah, there you go. Catwoman said White Stone. I'm trying to get a White Stone Dome screen protector to review for the S9. White Stone didn't reply back to me, so I guess I'm not good enough for their reviews. But I sent them an email and say, hey, you know, I got these devices. I really want to review one for your S9 Plus. They haven't said anything. So, White Stone, I know you're not going to look at this video, but if you're out there, I'm trying to review one of your products, but they didn't reply back to me, so it is what it is. I guess I'll just go buy one. It's all good. I'm not saying that I feel like I shouldn't buy these products, but like I said, if it's a part that I want to try, I'm at least going to try to reach out to a company and just see if they're going to reply to me. You know what I mean? Like, let me just see. They might. Just like this Thunderbolt 3 dock that I got. I needed one, so I said, hey, why not? Let me reach out to this company to see if they'll actually send me one. And what do you know? A $300 product they sent to me for free. All you need was a review. So if you have a channel, and this may turn into a quick little discussion. If you have a channel, don't be afraid to reach out to companies and ask, can you review things? The most they're gonna say is no. I don't care. Like if it's something, I'll reach out to them. You know, some companies already, if you go to a website like Otterbox, you go to their website, they shut you down from the beginning because on Otterbox you have to have like 10,000 followers on Instagram, like far-fetched stuff. I'm like, okay, who are you guys? Like seriously, like Otterbox kind of rubbed me the wrong way because they were just like, oh yeah, you don't have enough followers. Like they just completely shut me down when it came to me reaching out to them. Now, regardless, I reached out to them when I had maybe like 1,000 subscribers, maybe not even 1,000. You know what I mean? But some of these companies have been rocking with me since I have had like case. Now, one company that I can't figure out is Caseology. Now, Caseology actually was sending me cases when I had like 1,000 subscribers. No, not even. I'm sorry. Caseology sent me cases when I first started my channel. When I first started my channel, they had a program where they sent reviewers cases. Cool. Now I will write Caseology, and I see YouTubers out there. I'm out there when it comes to accessory reviews. I follow these accessory channels. I follow them. I send Caseology an email like, hey, you know, we've done business in the past, blah, blah, blah. Oh, we don't have review units right now. Oh, we're not sending any review units out. But you just sent him to this YouTuber and he doesn't have, you know, maybe they may have more subscribers, but just tell me it's a subscriber thing. Don't tell me you're not sending out review units because I just looked at his video and he just said, shout out for Caseology for sending me all of these cases. So some companies kind of rub me the wrong way, and I'm just like, we were cool, but now we're not cool. Like, did you not like my videos? Did I just say one of your cases sucked and therefore you took it personal? Like, I don't know. So, but basically coming back to it, if there's something that you want to review, ask for it first. Because you will be surprised how far just asking, can you review a product will go. A lot of the products that I bought and a lot of products that I got, I wish I probably would have just asked for them. Because I probably would have got it sent to me for free. But it is what it is. A lot of these cases I buy myself. So don't think when you see these case reviews that I'm getting them all for free. I buy a lot. I can show you my Amazon. I buy a lot of cases myself. A lot. I probably buy 80% of my cases myself. 70% of cases myself. But if you want to review, guys, just ask. They'll say yeah. If they like your style, they'll say yeah. You know what I mean? So yeah, Peyton, that screen protector is $45, and I'm just like, and you know why they're charging $45? Because they know people are clumsy. They know people need tempered glass screen protectors, and they know all of the ones on the market are terrible. So they know that they have a good working screen protector. They have good reviews everywhere, so they're charging premium price for that thing. In my opinion, no screen protector should be that expensive. $45, I don't even care how good it is. I don't care if it curves to the screen perfectly. I don't care what the little thing, little doohickey that you do in this stuff. I don't care. $45 is too much for a screen protector. Kill the games. $20, call it a day, man. Like, get it out of here. Catwoman, I didn't buy any right now. You know what I mean? So, hey, Catwoman, I didn't buy any myself right now at all. I have so many they sent me. You know what I mean? I have so many. So, I already bought too many. You know what I mean? So, try hitting a white. Granted, I did. I hit him. I sent him an email and I hit him on Twitter, and they have said anything. I might send them another message, and let me see if I actually. I'm sure they didn't reply to me, man. But I sent the message on Twitter, and I can tell you the date. I can probably tell you the date, man. Whitestone. I sent this message at 2 on February 5th. I sent this message, so I might send them another one, but they didn't. They never replied. They never even read the message. They didn't even reply. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? So. I don't know. They didn't reply, but so what? If they don't send it to me, then fine. I just go buy one. I'm not buying that screen protector. It's $45. I'll go naked before I buy that. They're not getting $45 from me for that screen protector. No way. Now, if I reviewed it and I feel like it was worth it, cool. But for me, not knowing anything about it, besides people saying that it works, I am not giving them $45 American for that. There's no way it's happening. You're not small enough, Grant. My area. The tempered glass screen protector I got for the SA Plus was horrible. I tried a few for the SA Plus, and they were terrible. I mean, for the SA Plus and the Note, I just stopped. You know what I mean? I just quit. So it is what it is, man. I might tweet them. When you tweet companies, I'm like, Whitestone, check your DM. But that might be a little too pushy for me to tweet them and tell them that I sent them a DM. I might just send them another DM to. And when I get off of this, I'm going to send them another DM, just let them know, hey, I'm just following up on my last message. S9 Plus will be in hand tomorrow, and I really want to review one of you. I hear good things. I want to review one. But they're not getting $45 American. Won't happen, man. I'm telling you. So, if I get it, I'll review it. And if it's the truth, I will say it's the truth, but can't do it. Man, I figure this will be my second screen protector for my Note 8, $9 each time, $45. Yeah, $45 is a lot. Then if you break it, come on, man. Have you been all right? I haven't heard about you as far as the email just started work since you haven't heard. Oh, I've been cool, Peyton. It's an older email, so, man, I got to go back to it for sure. Putting companies on blast. Nah, I'm going to leave them alone, man, but it's just like, respond. Just tell me no. If you don't want to send it to me, tell me no. Tell me no, man. It is what it is. I'll buy it. It'd be better if you just flat out tell me no besides ignore the email or message. A lot of companies write me about products. A lot of companies write me about products, and I tell them, I don't just leave them hanging. I'll email them and be like, hey, sorry, but, I mean, when you start doing reviews, man, you start getting messages about all types of stuff to review. I got people messaging me about face wash products, all types of stuff, but I got some this one company hit me up this morning, and they had some pretty cool stuff. Like, I got a camcorder coming, and I also have a smartwatch of theirs coming, which should be pretty dope. The camcorder actually is going to be perfect because it's going to allow me to get another angle to shoot at, so I can kind of alternate between shooting angles. So shut up, Trail, man. Don't listen to him, man. Hey, the bottled water is cool. I'm drinking. I'm trying to sip and keep it going. It's me sipping the bottled water on camera, getting your nerves, man. But yeah. So they're sending me a camcorder, which should be absolutely dope. I don't know what the quality of it is, but it's over $100, so it may not be that bad. We'll see though. But yeah. When the Hawaii View 10 comes out later this month, will you be reviewing it? I'm trying to get into the anti-flagship. Yeah, I have to look that up. See, I don't know. I don't keep up with these things. So the Huawei View 10, if that's a pretty, since I have this Huawei device, I'll be anxious to try more now. You know what I mean? So if it comes out, I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at it. So we'll see. Want to buy a Ferrari? No, because I can't afford it. Talking about a video game, yeah. But no, I don't buy no Ferrari, man. So I'm gonna reach back out to Whitestone, man, and just see if they've actually got it. But I'm gonna reach out one more time, and that's it. I'm not gonna sit here and keep worrying the company to send me something when I can just buy one myself if I want to reply to it myself. But it is what it is. We'll see. We'll see when it comes out. How many pairs of shoes do you own? Catwoman, not many. I have a few pairs of Jordans. Few pairs of dressed up shoes, not a bunch. I'm not a huge shoe person. I'm not a big sneakerhead. I do have a good amount of pair of Jordans, a few pairs of Huaraches, things like that when I could just throw on. But I don't have a crazy amount. I probably got like 10 pairs of shoes or something. Not anything ridiculous. Not a shoe head by any means. Cool. What is your editing software you use? Take for your needs right now with my simple edits. All I use is iMovie. Now I do have Final Cut Pro. I actually just got Final Cut Pro maybe a few weeks ago. And I played with it one time, but I need to learn it. You know what I mean? I need to learn it a little bit more. But right now, for my simple edits, I'm using iMovie. I'll start using Final Cut Pro when I get more complex with my videos. Right now, iMovie does exactly what I need it to. I have been using iMovie since day one. It is easy, so it is what it is. You like dark mode on YouTube? Yeah, dark mode on YouTube is cool. I answered that a little earlier. I think Apple Tech asked me the same question. What's your thoughts about iOS 12? I don't really have any thoughts about iOS 12 because I'm not using it. It's hard for me to give thoughts on anything that I don't actually have in hand or have experienced it. So I don't really know anything about iOS 12. I haven't really heard anything about it. I just hope it fixed all the bugs with iOS 11. Put it like that. Would you like to play you? Who would you like to play you in a movie? I don't know. That's a good one. I don't know. I really don't know because I don't know. I don't watch enough actors or enough movies to be like, oh, this person, that person. I don't know. It's a good question though. I have to think about that. I don't know, Catwoman. I might have to come back on next stream to think about that. I'm too tired to think tonight. Too tired. That was your first. You've been hitting me with like cool questions that I can answer right away, and then you just hit me with a thinker, and I'm just like, my mind's too exhausted for a thinker right now. Do you want a Lamborghini? I mean, it'd be cool, but I like the Huracan, but I'm not a big Lambo fan. I feel like for the money you can get another car that outrun that Lambo any day. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Yeah, I got my first. Yeah, you get your first circle back. Hashtag circle back. That's Catwoman's hashtag when it comes for me now. Hashtag circle back. So I gotta think about that one seriously. What feature would you like to see in iOS 12? Oh man, I don't know. I don't want to see any new features until they fix the bugs. So I don't have a feature in my mind right now, this second, that I can think of like, ooh, I want that feature. Only thing I always say is I just want mentions in group text messages. Let me you can mention me. If I have the group for a group message, if I have the group muted, or if anybody, if I have a group message muted, which I mute all of my group messages, if I can if you can get mentions when somebody actually asks you in that group message, that I've been saying that for years. Have mentions in group messages. So hashtag circle back. Yeah, man. If you could talk to Apple, what would you talk to them about? Thoughts. If you could talk to Apple, what would you talk to them about? Thoughts. If I had to talk to Apple, I probably would tell them to go back to their roots and go back to Go back to your roots and go back to what Apple was known for. I think they're getting lost in the competition of what's going on out here in the tech world. I think they need to get back to their roots of making solid devices and things like that. And I can tell when somebody walks past and stops. I absolutely hate it. But I'm not surprised. The lights is crazy from in the hallway. So they probably think I'm shooting some type of video here or something. But I would just tell them to come back to their roots of actually making a product that had no flaws back then. I mean, having a product that had no hiccups. Now I feel like they're focused more on the design aspect and are losing when it comes to software related things. You know what I mean? So little stuff like that, I would tell them just go back to their roots of having a stable phone first instead of the best designed phone. So that's what I would think. What is something you can usually get away with? Something I can get away with. I don't really try to do much I can get away with, but I don't know. I don't know, Catwoman. You're killing me tonight. I'm tired. You're killing me. You're killing me, man. Do you have any plans for the Maxima aside from exhaust? Brad, right now I'm just kind of chilling. I'm not really doing much. Thinking about stealing side skirts. That's the last part I'm missing from the whole stealing kit. I can get some any day. I can really just hit my boy up and tell me let me get his because he has them. They were off his Maxima. He has some that's used, and all I have to do is text him and tell him to paint them up for me. But I don't know if I'm gonna get those because they're kind of faulty in the way they install. So I'm not sure. You know what I mean? I'm not really. Right now, it's not anything in my head right now, Brad. Exhaust, that's going on, but not really. It's something that probably come to me soon, but not not right away in my head. You know what I mean? Maybe those side skirts, if I can get them fabbed up to where they work, and I actually want to get a Outcast rear diffuser from the 350Z and get a custom bracket made for the Max. Some things like that, like a little custom. I want custom headlights. I want a remote start and a security, like things like that. I think I might look at. Probably the next realistic thing is probably remote start and security though, because we've been having a lot more car break-ins in my neighborhood, a little bit too much, and especially in my complex. So probably remote start and security is the next not major thing that I do to the Max. You know what I mean? That's not really a mod, but you know what it is. Good notification. Take a peekaboo. I see you. Chill out, quiet. Okay, I go. No, it's all good, Catwoman. But my thinking mind is short tonight because I'm so tired. I'm not thinking much tonight. You know what I mean? What is something you think is funny and never get tired of it? There's so many things. Apple Tech, man. Probably things for me and my friends done in the past and different things like that. It's probably just of my memories of friends and stuff we laughed about that we always laugh about to this day when we see each other. So that's pretty cool. Apple now chasing money and losing the company to where they once you see. Exactly. Tech for needs. They're chasing money, and you're losing what you guys started. You started this company and you had a brand that was so prestigious and just solid, and now you're falling off. You know what I mean? You're kind of like falling off now, and you're kind of chasing the money, pushing these devices out that need a little bit more time, and they need to just go back on their own time frame. You know, I know everything is a rat race. Everything is timing. Everything is when the device comes out to meet your goals. I get all that. Trust me, I get all that. Because I see the same thing with AT&T. You know what I mean? So I get this. But they're just losing where they came from. You know what I mean? So that's what they need to go back and focus on that, because we have never had this many issues with an iOS version. iOS used to be rock solid. No issues, man. But now it's having more bugs than Android. I told you I will go back on record and say the iOS crashes more than my Android. My Note 8 does not crash. My S8 Plus did not crash, man. Like, my actual software on my Android runs better than iOS. Always said that, man. Always said that. Apple's now saying, do you think the iPhone 10 Plus should try to compete directly with the Note line by allowing them able to use it? See, Patrick, I don't think they. That's gonna be funny. See, I don't know. I don't know if they'll dive into that world of having an Apple Pencil and everything. I don't know. No, I don't think they should, honestly. The Note 8 is in its own category of a productivity device. The Apple ecosystem isn't open enough to be able to utilize the Apple Pencil. I'll put it like that. Until you can open up your ecosystem and really allow apps to work and open up this app and do, I don't think Apple's iOS is open enough as an ecosystem to actually incorporate an Apple Pencil. That's what I think. I don't think they're open enough. I think they're still a little bit closed-knit when it comes to an OS. And the Apple Pencil, I don't think it'll be more of a doodler pencil than anything else. So, Catwoman, you being silly to tell you, Catwoman, you know how she does, man. She always picks through the ropes, man. Tell us a funny joke. I don't have any funny jokes, man. I'm not. You got to catch me when I'm not on the spot like that to tell you a funny joke. Talk to Apple and Samsung. Phone bills are getting less durable, more expensive, and for goodness sake, keep fingerprint scanner, headphone jack, and spin on the slide. That's true. Keep the fingerprint scanners. Keep the headphone jacks, expandable SD. Keep all of that, man. Like, never get rid of that. I don't want phones to get in this habit of losing the headphone jack. So I'm glad the S9 Plus didn't pull, a certain device and got rid of no. Don't keep the headphone jack, because some people like a manual, like a wired headset, and I get it for sound quality. You know what I mean? It's like one of my coworkers at work. He always has a nice set of headphones. He always tells me, man, that these things sound way better than any wireless Bluetooth headsets that he has. You know what I mean? I respect people like that. Most audiophiles, their best headsets are wired. So, Love Tech, what's going on, man? 5,000 milliamp battery, the biggest battery you can put in there, man. Definitely. Just for exactly, the software has so many bugs. Being a software engineer, I'm highly disappointed. Yeah, man. What's better? Quad, I haven't ran any betas right now, so I'm not, familiar with any betas. Love Tech, how you liking that Galaxy S9, man? I'm getting mine tomorrow, and I'm pumped about getting it. How you liking it right now? If you won the lottery, what would you do? Probably give my mom back money of all the money she let me borrow in college and everything. Maybe probably give a lot of my main family members a little piece, and then with the rest, who knows, man? Who knows? Catwoman definitely got a sense of humor. Oh yeah, for sure. They will pull a HPJ. Do you use wireless charging or plug it in your iPhone 10? Quad, I do use wireless charger. I have them set up all throughout the house. I have my Samsung fast wireless charging right here. I have another one sitting on like my little bar. I have one in my room. But it depends on what I'm doing. I have both my wireless charger and a wired charger by my bed, because the thing about it is, I use my iPhone throughout the day. By the time I lay down at night, I'm usually at a low battery. So therefore, I'm still doing things on my phone and charging my phone at the same time. So a lot of times I end up just plugging my iPhone 10 in, because most of the time I fall asleep with it plugged in my bed, on the floor. I fall asleep with it plugged in. So I can probably say I charge it more phone. I probably plug my phone in more than I do wireless charging, because still wireless charging is too slow on the iPhone 10. It's still not fast. Like, I put this Note 8 on this fast charge, man. It charged stupid quick, but the iPhone's not that fast anymore. So I still plug mine up to my 12-watt charger and keep it moving. So as a content creator, how people see you nowadays, family, friends, and work colleagues. I mean, they see me the same. I don't think anybody sees me different, Tech for Your Needs. I mean, nobody sees me any different at all. Now this is one crazy. I didn't really tell anybody this. And you guys probably won't believe it, but I don't care. I was literally in Best Buy the other day looking at cases at my local Best Buy. And I'm looking at cases, just seeing what's out there, looking at cases and see if there's companies I can reach out to, see if there's any new cases on the market. I do that from time to time. I'm in Best Buy probably once a week. They know me now by name. Like, everybody in Best Buy knows me because I'm always in Best Buy. So I go in there and maybe like a 12-year-old, 13-year-old boy came around the corner. He said, "Hey, excuse me." He said, "Are you on YouTube?" And I was just like, "Yeah." He was like, "I knew." He was like, and he said, "Was my name? Were you the TechnicallyTee dude?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was so blown away, like I was some big celebrity. And he was just like, he was a big case person too. He had an iPhone 10. He loved cases. He had a bunch of cases. And he said he watched a bunch of my videos. And it was just, I was just like, yo, that's crazy dope that this kid was like, "Hey, are you this person? Like, are you the person on YouTube?" You know what I mean? It was humbling. Like, he literally took a selfie with me and everything, like I was a celebrity. Like, it was crazy, man. It was probably the craziest experience that I've had so far as like being on YouTube. Like, it was so legit. Like, He's like, I follow all your videos. Like, you're the best. Like, he said, anytime I want to look up a case, I go, you always have a case review out for it. Like, and he said, I seen you when you walked in Best Buy, and he was with his mom. And he was like, I've seen when you walked in Best Buy, and I was like, that looks like, he said, he pulled up a video, and then he looked at it like, that is him. And he said, he was nervous. And I was like, it's all cool, man. And he wanted to take a picture. Like, it was just humbling. You know what I mean? That this dude knew who I was, man. It was just a crazy experience, man. Nonetheless, it was crazy. Like, I'm not anybody famous or anything like that, but it's just like, you knew who I was. Like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? But no, everybody doesn't see me as anything different. You know what I mean? Everybody sees me the same. But that experience right there was stupid humbling, man. Like, I couldn't even almost believe it. Like, you know who I am? But out of those out of that 7,300 people that follow me, I guess you may possibly run into someone. Like, you just may run into a YouTuber. So it's rare. I felt that was never going to happen, but it happened, and that was cool to me. You know what I mean? But that was straight. I have to say, what's your favorite case on the iPhone 10? Apple Tech right now, I'm still using the Spec Presidio grip for the iPhone 10. Almost, I think it's already jumped over the out-of-box symmetry, man. Spec Presidio grip is my favorite case right now for the iPhone 10. And I am using it, man. So, trust me. I have to say, I love the stereo speakers a bit louder than the iPhone 8 Plus. That's one thing I want to say, because the iPhone 8 Plus stereo speakers were loud. And I want to test them out because I know they're new to the stereo, speaker game. So I hope they did a good job with them. But if they're louder than the 8 Plus, and that's loud enough for me. Do you think the iPhone 8 Plus and the 10 will get faster wireless charging with the software? They need to, Quad, man. They really need to go ahead and push fast wireless charging out there to really work with the iPhone 10. And it's quick playing because the charging speeds right now are not fast enough for me to completely move my cable away and actually charges it. My car charger that I have in my car probably charges faster than anything I have in the house. I got an Anchor fast wireless car charger. Excuse me, not fast wireless, but I have a fast car charger. And that thing charges so fast, it's ridiculous. So, money, now you already know if it ain't LeBron or Curry, we ain't got enough money to pay back Miles. You're right. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, that was crazy, man. Definitely. Maya, she said, I'm the same me. She know me. So, before the YouTube, it's no different. Like, just because I'm on YouTube doesn't mean I'm some type of celebrity. I'm the same person that I'm going to be to anybody. So I'm not going to act like I'm too good. Like, if somebody asks me my opinion, I think a lot more people now, my friends, ask me for my opinion. And I don't even, some people be like, oh, I have a YouTube video for this. I don't want to be that person. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody asks me, what do I prefer, the iPhone 10 or Note 8? You know what I mean? Trill, shut up. Changed my life, man. So I don't want to be that person that resorts to spamming your YouTube page. Oh, like my friend could have eased my friend asked me. I think I had a video on what's better, the iPhone 8 Plus, the iPhone 8. I get asked that question so much. Which one should I get, the iPhone 10 or the iPhone 8 Plus? And I could send them my video, but I don't want to be that person. Like, before when you asked me that, I gave you a reply. I talked to you about it. I'm not just going to be like, oh, well, look at my video that I did on this. Yeah, it's cool. I will actually write everything I say first. You know what I mean? I will actually type and have a full conversation with them. And then at the end, I'll be like, hey, if you want any information, and then I'll plug my YouTube channel. But I'm not one to just continuously plug and flood my YouTube channel. People say I don't promote my YouTube channel like I should. I don't even put my videos on my personal Instagram page. I don't even put my videos on my Facebook page. It's literally on YouTube. And I feel like if people want to find it, they'll find it. Don't force your video on people. If the video is good, if the content is right, and you have a good topic that you're talking about, people are going to find it. You don't have to flood your channel. You don't have to flood your videos every minute that you can. Like, oh, this is an opportunity to put my channel out there. No, you don't got to do that. People will find it. So I probably could be a lot further than what I am, man, but it's not that big of a deal to me. You know what I mean? Like, people ask me, and I'm just like, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, I talk to you just like I am before the YouTube. You ask me my opinion, I'm going to give you my opinion. If you want to give me a quick call, we can talk about it. Give me a quick call, we can talk about it. And at the end, I'll say, if you want to, I did have a video on this also. And you can just watch that video, and half of the stuff I said is in that video. But I'm not just going to shoot somebody to my video first. Like, oh, which one? Oh, here, you can have that now. What? Like you just shoot the person off to your video. You're not really giving them your true thoughts. That's my opinion. So I still talk to people genuinely. I still like to, talk and converse about tech just as if like before I was even on YouTube. You see what I'm saying? So it is, man. Now we bougie YouTuber star nowadays. Can you do a video of your car? Can you do a video on your car charger? I can. I mean, it's cool. I might put it on my Instagram or my Twitter so you guys know what it is. But everybody who gets in my car and charges their phone, they're like, yo, what kind of car charger is that? My phone is like halfway done. Like, it is stupid fast. I've had it for years now. But that thing is a beast, man. So, it is, man. What's the best wireless charger you recommend and why? I still say the Samsung fast wireless charger is the best one in my opinion of what I reviewed. It's just you don't have to really fool with the placement. You just drop it on there and it's good. A lot of wireless chargers, they have hot points to where you can actually drop a phone down, but they don't. The Samsung one, I was literally just don't even think about it. I put my phone down and move on. And then it has a stand. It has the convertible stand, so I can actually prop it up there too. And also the base of the charger is that leather feel, so it's not scratching your phone up or anything like that. So I love the Samsung fast wireless charger right now. That's still one of my top wireless chargers. CJ just got a notification. Okay, y'all guys talking. TechnicallyTee, I rock with Anchor chargers and cables. I only use Anchor cables at all. Like I won't even take the chargers out of the S9 box. I still have my chargers in my Note 8 box. But I have a separate fast wireless charger for one of them Samsung devices I have. So I'm going to take that, probably take the Anchor cord that I have out my car because I keep an Anchor cord in my car with both. I keep a Lightning and I keep a USB Type-C plugged in my Anchor charger in my car. So I'm going to take that out, use it with the Samsung plug, and there we go. But the Anchor cables, power lines, you cannot beat them, man. Get you a set. Don't use those cheesy. Now, Samsung chargers aren't that bad, but iOS and Apple cables are terrible. Those things are frail on you in a minute. One thing I want to see with the new iPhone is forget size, forget battery. Give us better cables. Apple, how about that? Give us a better cable. You make good cables for the HomePod. You make good cables for everything else. Make a good cable for the iPhone. Stop giving us those little frail chargers. You know what I mean? Those cables. So, crazy, man. Sorry, people doing some crazy mess out there, man. Beating up. But the stream has been on for an hour and a half, man. I'm probably about to get out of here in a second. But if you got any questions, man, go ahead and give them out there because I'm about to get up out of here. Like I said, I am dumb tired. I need to get some rest. I got some things to do tomorrow, man. Yeah, give us a braided cable at the HomePod. Exactly. Like, give us a cable like that. Stop giving us those little cheap cables that's going to fray on you in a minute, man. But it is what it is. Uno nice. Mine's still in the box. Too. I'm including my note. Yeah, I just leave them in the box, man, because I have my own cables, my iPhones. Leave them in there. I don't use any of those. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be buying one case for iPhone 8 Plus next week and thinking about getting a Nomad leather case. Any recommendation in that case? If not, what case? The Nomad leather case is a dope case. The Nomad leather case. People sleep on. I said I don't do this, but Peyton, I do have a video on the Nomad case for the 8 Plus, if I'm not mistaken. I think I have one. But Nomad makes excellent cases. They're leather. They have clear cases. They make excellent cases. You know what I mean? So definitely. Definitely check that Nomad out. It is dope for the 8 Plus. Another case that a lot of people that I've reviewed that I really, really like and nobody knows about it is the YesGo case for the iPhone 8 Plus. YesGo, Y-E-S. I'm going to type it in the chat. Check that case out. That case is a very nice case and a very cheap case. But, all right, bro. Take it easy, man. I'll hit you up tomorrow, man, during lunchtime here. Because I'm working from home tomorrow, so I'll hit you up. But check that out, Peyton. YesGo case. That's a good case as well. Very slept on. Company nobody knows about. But that is probably one of the best cases that I have for the iPhone 8 Plus. Any new songs you listen to lately? Not much Apple Tech. Not right now, man. Catwoman Circle Back. You did hit me with the circle back, didn't you? Who I would like to play me in a movie? It depends on what kind of movie it is. It also depends on what kind of movie it is. T, didn't I see you on the talk? Yeah, Huba D, I was there. He had a meetup in Atlanta. And he came. I rode in the Hellcat. Everything, man. Huba D, that was me. I was in that video, man. Tall guy, super cool dude, man. Super cool. He actually said when he comes back to Atlanta, he wants to do a review of my car. That's what's crazy though. He really liked it, but yeah, that was me, man. That was me. Be the first person to probably recognize that. That was valet trash people just walking by making all that crazy noise, man. But we probably about to get out of here, man. Like I said, an hour and a half was really the max that I wanted to go, man. Because I am sleepy. I still need to... What time is this? 9:30? Yeah, it's time for me to lay it down. Usually I'm in bed by 9:30, 10 o'clock. I'm knocked out. So it's been real. Thanks everybody for stopping through, man. Always have a good time in the live streams. Be paying attention to the stream, man, because, well, to the channel, because you already know S9 Plus is in the building tomorrow. So it's going to be a bunch of content coming out for the S9 Plus. You never know. I might do a pop-up stream tomorrow just if you want to ask questions about the S9. You know what I mean? So if you want to ask questions about it, drop me a question on Twitter. You know, comment on the video. But I might do my unboxing will be out tomorrow. As soon as I get it, I'm literally going to take it, sit it right here, do my unboxing video. It'll be a quick unboxing. You guys already seen it, but I got to get one out. People want to see it for some reason. I'm going to get my unboxing video out. It will be up there tomorrow. But other than that, follow the channel. Like the videos, man. Subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next stream, man. Next Tuesday. We'll probably do it again. I don't think I have anything going on next Tuesday, so we'll try to get it. I'll make sure I don't cancel on you guys. But next Tuesday, another live stream, 8 p.m. I will catch you guys later, man. Out.